Topic: Consequences of trafficking in idolatry. Bible text is found in Isaiah 42 verse 17 to 25. Verse 17. They shall be turned back, they shall be greatly ashamed, that trust in graven images, that say to the molten images, Ye are our gods. Verse 18. Hear, ye deaf, and look, ye blind, that ye may see. Verse 19. Who is blind, but my servant? Or deaf, as my messenger that I sent? Who is blind as he that is perfect, and blind as the Lord's servant? Verse 20. Seeing many things, but thou observest not, opening the ears, but he heareth not. Verse 21. The Lord is well pleased for his righteousness' sake, he will magnify the law, and make it honorable. Verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled, they are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses, they are for a prey, and none delivereth, for a spoil, and none saith, Restore. Verse 23. Who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? Verse 24. Who gave Jacob for a spoil, and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord, he against whom we have sinned? For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his law. Verse 25. Therefore he hath poured upon him the fury of his anger, and the strength of battle, and it hath set him on fire round about, yet he knew not, and it burned him, yet he laid it not to heart. Key verse. They shall be turned back, they shall be greatly ashamed, that trust in graven images, that say to the molten images, Ye are our gods. Minus Isaiah 42 verse 17. Message. It was the author J.C. Ryle in his book, Practical Religion, who says, Beware of manufacturing a God of your own, a God who is all mercy, but not just, a God who is all love, but not holy, a God who has a heaven for everybody, but a hell for none. Such a God is an idol of your own creation. He is not God of the Bible, and aside from the God of the Bible, there is no God at all. In today's Bible passage, Prophet Isaiah furthered the prophecy concerning the Messiah's kingdom typified by that of Cyrus. It hints at the great success of the gospel and the church, the defeat of the enemies of the church, and the rejection of the unbelieving and Christ-rejecting Jews. The prophecy particularly points out how those who subscribe to idol worship in the face of all these would be ashamed of their stance. A call is here given to the spiritually blind and deaf Israel, and by extension professing believers and ministers, Hear ye deaf, and look, ye blind, that ye may see. Those who would remain obstinate and unbelieving would be allowed to suffer the consequences of their sin. This was the case of Israel, who violated God's law and remained misguided even under the correcting rod of God. Sin has consequence, and idolatrous sins have weightier and more lethal consequences. Idolatry is a flagrant affront against the deity of God. He who goes whoring after any tin god belittles the Almighty as secondary to that which he enthrones in his heart. This act attracts the hot displeasure of God. If your personality, pursuit, power, or possession becomes the primary attraction that distracts you from God, you are digging an abysmal pit for yourself. He who desires to shake off God's wrath should humbly submit his heart to the Lord. Let God be the sole administrator sitting on the throne of your heart. Only then will you savor the blessings of Christ's kingdom. Thought for the day. Shame belongs to those who disdain the true God. Bible in 1 year. Genesis 29 to 31. God bless you.